All right, welcome to your 4.5 videocast. Our essential question today is how can you use compatible numbers to estimate quotients? Starting with the unlock the problem, we have a real world connection to make here. It says a horse's heart beats 132 times in 3 minutes. About how many times does it beat in 1 minute? You can use compatible numbers to estimate quotients. Compatible numbers are numbers that are easy to compute mentally. Okay, so compatible numbers, we've talked about the difference between compatible numbers and rounding. Rounding, you're going to follow a strict set of rules. Compatible numbers, you're just kind of using the numbers that are easy for you to compute in your head or mentally. Over in this blue box it says, will a horse's heart beat more or fewer than 130 times in 1 minute? Okay, so I know that a horse's heartbeat beats 132 times in 3 minutes. So if I'm just talking about 1 minute, in this instance, would that be more or fewer? Well, I know that since 1 is less than 3, I know that that would be actually fewer in 1 minute. Okay. And then what operation will you use to solve this problem? Okay. So I'm taking this large set of 132 times and I'm breaking it down into 3 minutes. So that's actually going to be the operation division because I'm breaking it down, or I'm breaking it down into separate sets. Okay. If you just kind of look ahead at example 1 and example 2, remember GoMath is going to give you different ways to do things. The first way, you can see that they're having you estimate, and the second way, they're going to have you use compatible numbers. Okay. So let's think about this first way. It says estimate 132 divided by 3. Step 1 is to find a number close to 132 that divides easily by 3 and use basic facts to do that. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 is a basic fact. So 120 divides easily by 3. Also, 15 divided by 3 is a basic fact. So 150 divides easily by 3. Okay? Think in your head. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose 120 because it is closer to 132 than 150 is. Okay. Step 2, I'm going to use place value. 120 is equal to how many tens? You should know this from chapter 1. 120, there's your 10 spot. 120 is equal to 10 tens. Okay. And 12 divided by 3 is equal to 4. So 12 tens divided by 3 is equal to 4 tens. So 120 divided by 3 would be 40. Okay, you could also look at it this way. We know that we underline the numbers that are larger than 0 when we multiply, our trick that we taught you. Okay, you could also look at it this way. 12 divided by 3 is what? Well, it's 4, and then you need to add your 0. So a horse's heart beats about 40 times a minute. Now we're going to move down and do compatible numbers to find two estimates that the quotient is in between. Okay, so it says, oh, here we have a different problem here, 1,382 divided by 5. Okay, so step 1, we're going to find two numbers close to 1,382 that divide easily by 5. 382 does not divide easily by 5. But I know that 10 divided by 5 is a basic fact. Okay, I also know that 15 divided by 5 is a basic fact. So 1,500 divides easily by 5. 13,082 is between, or sorry, 1,382 is between 1,000 and 1,500. And they're getting those numbers from here and here. So 1,382 divided by So 1,382 divided by 5 is between 200 and 300. Because 5 divided by 1,000 is 200, and 5 divided by 1,500 is 300. Okay, and you can use that 5 divided by 10, or 10 divided by 5 is 2, and then add your 2 zeros. And here you can do 15 and 5, so 15 divided by 5 is 3, and add your 2 zeros. So that's where they're getting this 200. Now I got arrows going everywhere, and 300. Okay. Divide each number by 5, use place value. Okay, 10,000 divided by 5. How many hundreds, 1,000 divided by 5. How many hundreds are in 1,000? Well, there are 10, so you're going to underline the hundreds digit, and there are 10 hundreds. Divided by 5 would be 2. 10 divided by 5 is 2, or 200. Remember, you got those 2 zeros right there. Okay, 1,500 divided by 5. How many hundreds is 1,500? Underline your hundreds digit. 15 hundreds divided by 5. 15 hundreds divided by 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. But then you also have your hundreds, so 3 hundreds. Okay, if you turn the page to page 222, you have the share and show. It looks like they're going to be walking you through a share and show here, and then you're going to do numbers 4 and 5. Okay, after you do number 1, do numbers 4 and 5, because this will determine what group you're in. Make sure that you read the question. Use compatible numbers, and compatible numbers are numbers that are easy to compute in your head, to estimate the quotient. Okay, we know the quotient is the answer to a division problem, and estimate is going to be a really important word. Okay, you're not finding the exact answer to these problems, you're making an estimate. Good luck.